Hello, Fleur Allen here. I'm just loving using this online project management, productivity, team management, workflow management software called Trello. Now, it's been around for a while. I've used a variety of different similar products, but what I'm particularly loving about Trello right now is they not only got the straightforward tool here, but they are developing what's being referred to as augmented intelligence, which I'll talk to you about that later, and it's called Butler for Trello. But first of all, let's just have a look how I'm using it. So I've got, as you can see, it's like having a bunch of pin-up boards and color-coded. So these two are just starred. These two I'm in every day. So they're actually listed here, and because you actually star them, highlight them, they come up here. So it's the same boards, just so you can see there. So these I am using, whereas these ones I'm still just establishing, not using yet. So I'll take you through my to-do list. So I like to do things like every single day, and this is for my own personal goals, is I like to exercise every day, and I've done that today. I've written my journal today. It's about lunchtime here. I've looked at my goals today, and I've got an affirmation today, which is I am in control, I am calm, I am focused. And I normally do a meditation at the end of the day, so I'll just leave that. So this repeats, it's on an automatic cycle, and that's using the more intuitive services. It's not the Butler for Trio, it's just a automated, what they call a power up here on Trello, just to start making your workflow automated. So that comes up for me every day, and then normally it jumps over here. So for some reason that's not doing that, so I just have to go and fix it. So I've told it, so once these 5 are ticked for each day, then it just goes over here. And once I've looked that I am actually achieving it, I may just get them to archive. But at the moment I'm just seeing what my success rate is. Or I may even do after 7 days or a month that it all just gets archived. And that's the beautiful part about this. That's the more intuitive augmented intelligence. So currently this week it's a time where I have more time to myself, in that I have shared responsibilities for my son, and so he's not with me this week, so I do more things like use my websites more, my blogs and things like that. Here are some of my goals. So I work with Linda McMahon, is my accountability coach and my productivity coach. So things for me, a heart goal is to create and work in a positive environment, create and live in a positive environment, surround myself with positive people. Yearly, I've decided to ditch the carbs this year. And so on and so forth. So I've got here master goals. These are where I'm not sure of the timelines yet. I've got a few, but these are flexible. This is, I guess, not negotiables, and this is what I'd like to achieve in this year. These are my quarterly goals and monthly goals, and then it switches over into my to-do list when it gets down to weekly. Okay. And what I want to show you here, where's a really cool automation thing? Oh, that's right. Once I achieve a goal, is it on here? I think I've got a done list. Let's have a look. Somewhere I've got a done list. So I've got the little Butler for Trello here. So things like once I've achieved a goal, I think it then goes onto a done list somewhere. Now, I've only set it up a couple of days ago, so there we go. So over here. So because I've just set it up, that's not relevant. That's actually not to do with this. Once I've achieved it, it goes here, so I know what I've achieved, which is always nice to reflect on what you're achieving. So that's how I use Trello. Now, things like group mentoring as my mentoring clients, and at the moment we're using another software program to communicate and to support them achieve their accountability goals. So this is my personal accountability, which I share, and with my accountability coach, but this is my group mentoring where I mentor other people and therefore provide strategies for mentoring, achieving their goals. So you can give access to these specific boards to members. You just invite them on email. It's free. Now, Butler for Trello, there are costs associated. You have limited access. So you can have a taster. You can use it on one, I think, Butler task per board, just so you get hooked, I guess, and then want more. So I've only been using it thoroughly for a short while. I've known about it for some time, but I've been really impressed with how this is becoming much more intuitive with the augmented intelligence. And once I have my head around it more, I'll probably do a much more thorough demo and review than this one, but that's just a good place to start, and hopefully can help you get started. Oh, one thing before I go, what I did want to show you is that these were checklists, as you can see here. So you just say, this is my daily to-dos, and then you write as many items as you like. For instance, with my websites, I'm just checking in that I've done certain things on all of them, just to keep track. So it's pretty cool and looks lovely, which is always helpful, and I'll leave it over to you.